Before we begin, I would like to tell that I'm not good in English, so excuse my pronunciation and diction. Also, I will not discuss about the paint color and shading used in this figure. For me, this body is still 2.0 not 3.0 because we already saw this kind of design and Jiren, Evil Boo maybe in other characters too. I'm not sure because I only collect selected characters, especially Goku. If we see this new body design of ssj4 Goku and Krillin on this Goku Gi uniform body, and I can say it's truly a start of 3.0, but for now treat this ssj4 Goku a new character because it's not wearing his Gi uniform. Gave us 4 types of faceplates, and I like it because it is more detailed. I'll show you. This is the first one. Serious looking. Smirking. Greeting looking sideways. And screaming. I like these creases on his forehead, and also this one. If you notice that there's a dent because it is where it fits the front hairpiece, just like this. But there's a problem on it. I'll discuss it later. Let me show you something cool using UV light. The eyes glow. Now I'm going to compare these faceplates to other Goku faceplates. Before I show the comparison of the faceplates, let me tell you that swapping faceplates is not possible. SSJ full power and SSJ for Goku faceplate is the same on the side part, the thickness of it, and I'm going to add ssgss Goku faceplate to see the difference. Also on the back, if you notice that there's a socket on ssj4 faceplate, and I'll show you why later. Now I'm going to show you all the parts of the hair. The front hairpiece, the side tail, if you notice, the socket is not the same. On the right one, it is much bigger than the left one, so the articulation of it's not the same too. The back here, as you can see, it's a ball peg. It means you can rotate it to whatever you want. See, and this is the main hair. Oh, I forgot to remove this one, the socket, where you insert the neck joint and the faceplate. I'm going to remove this one to show it to you. Oops. Wait. I thought I lost it. This is the piece. And this is where you insert the neck joint. And this is the peg where you insert the faceplate. Like this. I'm going to put back all the hairpiece before showing the articulation. Remember that the position of the ball peg should be like this. Oh, sorry. Like that. There, I put it back all together, and this is what I'm going to show you, the articulation. You can move like that, left, right, up, down, but it's not the same articulation. On the left side, it can bend this far, while on the right side it can only bend this far. See, it's not aligned. And the back here can move up and down like that, and you can rotate it like this, like that. Now it's up to you how you want to position it, and I'm going to put the faceplate. This is the problem what I'm talking about. Wait, let me adjust it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you will see this big gap on the forehead, pushing the faceplate upward. There's still a gap, and what I did, To temporarily hide that gap is pull this front piece of hair a little bit. There you go. It hide the gap. Let's proceed to the neck joint articulation. Wait, let me put this back. I like that they use a double ball joint for the neck articulation so that it can go this far. See that? When you insert the hair or the head, it can bend further than using a ball peg with the hinge. You can bend this far, and bend backward this far. Can bend sideward this far, or you can bend it wherever you want. And for the neck articulation, it can bend backward this far. Forward this far. Bend backward this far. It's just a little bit, but you'll notice that the end of the neck piece is above the chest and can bend sideways this far. And you can rotate it left and right this far. Wait, let me pull it so you can see it very well, like that. And let's put the hair or the head. There's an issue on this head. It's slightly loose, and this is the reason why they put a articulation back hair piece, so it will stay stable. Just push it down and it's locked. And without bending the neck, it can bend this far and can look up this far. That, but bending also the neck, it can look down this far. And bending backward the neck, and it can look up this far. Look how far it can look up. and bend sideways this far. That. I need to remove this to show the articulation of the butterfly joint. You can bend forward this far, bend backward this far, and you'll see this gap, and you can push it inside this far and pull it this far. Same goes on the other side. Move forward, bend forward this far, bend backward this far, push inside this far. Let me tell you that in my case, it's easy for me to push it inside because I made some modification on the inner part of the neck joint that hindered the articulation to push this inside, and can pull it outside this far. And also there's a slight rotation. The arms can do 360, of course. Can have bicep swivel. It can raise his arm this far, and you need to push this down. That. Let me put back the hair. The head. There. My left arm bicep is kinda loose. See that? This one. I'm okay with it, and it is double jointed elbow. You can only bend that far because the mass is big. And a standard ball peg on the wrist. And when I changing the position of the hand, I do this: bend down, rotate like that, charging like that, and this is how I remove the hand. Hold on this position like this, then pull. It's easy, same as inserting it like that. Don't wiggle it, it will break the wrist peg. Same goes here. Remember this position. Insert it. Okay. The chest can bend this far. Don't worry, it won't cause a paint rub. And bend backward this far. bend sideward this far. Bending also the waist can bend this far. And bending backward together with the waist can bend this far. That far. You can also rotate the chest this far and the waist 360. If you notice, the sash is loose because for the articulation it won't be a hindrance. And let me show you when I disassemble it. See, this waist cannot be pull up or pull down. I mean push up or pull down. And the sash, the shape of the sash, it's different from the rest of Goku. Let me put it back. Oh, also remember this position. This is the correct one, not this one. Oh, I forgot to show you this. The reason it can do much articulation because they make a gap so that like that. We all know that the legs and the crotch area has a gap like this. I'm thinking why they made it like that now. I know the reason, so that I can do further articulation like this. You notice you can split this far, and you notice that. See the difference. If you check your other Goku figure, if you do the split, I don't know what this is called. It will only stay like that, so that it can do split like this. Also, you can hide that for posing if you want. Just rotate it like this. And that no more gap. This one is okay. You can rotate it and you can kick this far, or also like this, and see that no more hindrance. It's easy to rotate and kick like this because of the big butt. It's a one piece, so it can kick like this backward, but it's look awkward. But then the normal one is like that. Same here, and kick like this. Only this far. Another issue on mine, this tight swivel is kinda loose, but this one is tight and I like it. Honestly, I like a squeaking sound because it satisfies me that the figure is tight, and double jointed knee, and it's tight and can bend this far. The joint they use on the ankle is ball peg, and the way the peg is inserted diagonally so that you can do this, but not much. I don't know why they put this kind of piece, because I can do a 360. See that? I really don't get it. And that's a toe joint. Same goes here. It's tight. This is the tightest part of the joint. Okay, another issue, and this one is a major one. Mine is totally loose. It's kind of hard to stand like that. But same articulation. You can play with it, so you can bend further. Let me show you this. There. So just twist it like that, twist it more, and can do that. Let me pause it before I proceed to the tail. This tail is a single piece, and it's a ball peg. Mine, this copy, is loose, and this is how you insert it. And be careful. Just push like that, and wait, it's kind of loose, and push. There you go. You can rotate wherever you want, but remember, if your tail ball peg is tight, you have to hold it here when you rotating it. But mine, I can just do this. See how loose it is. Let me push it again. They gave us 5 pairs of hands that is interchangeable. Let me get it first. Okay. Don't come out. first, let me show you the instant transmission hand. And let me put it to show it to you. There you go. Doing the instant transmission. Okay. Like I said, bend it and twist. There. Instant transmission. Same goes here. It's kinda tight, but I don't use hot water method. Yeah, like that. Okay, next is I called it blast hand. Yes. Okay, let me show it to you. It's tight, but it's okay. There. Just some posing. The next one is the martial arts hand. This one. Okay. Let me plug it again. It's tight, but I managed to put it. No, this one. Oops. It fell on the floor again. There. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Didn't notice it. That Let's do some posing. Just a quick pose. That. And the next one is the kamehameha hands. This one. Wrong. Sorry. I mean this one. Let me put it. And this is my favorite position. Stretch kamehameha. Wait. Let's put it in the center. There you go. Oh wait. Oh wait. See that. And all forgot, you can also pass the center. Is for and I like it because I can do a kamehameha like this, but I just need to adjust it. That I always want to do this almost side kamehameha. And the last hands that we got is the kamehameha hands again with peg. This one. Why this one has a peg? Because it is where you insert the times 10 kamehameha effect parts. in the heart, insert that. I can do that. I'll show the kamehameha effect parts on this hand. Wait, I'm going to return this first. It fell on the floor again. Oh wait. Okay. If you can see this, there's a lot of holes. I think a total of 8, including the peg. This one. So you have to insert like this. That. I'm going to insert all the I don't know what it's called, and I called it ray of light. And okay. Oh, forget this one. There are 2 longs and 5 shorts. There. And this time it is different from the other charge effect kamehameha because it's the same peg. For the larger one, like this, the peg's like this. And for the smaller one, it's like this. It's like a heart shape. And I'm going to show you how to put it on this ball. Each holes is like this heart shape for the smaller one, and like this, like letter L for bigger one. And it's easy to insert. You don't have to worry like that it might break. Yes, it's not. Don't just insert it, make sure the position is correct. the last one. There you go. This is what it looked like. Honestly, positioning Goku with these parts is kind of hard because the rate of light is what you call this, hitting some area parts of Goku. Let's try this pose. For me, this is the correct position. Wait. Oops. No, not this one. But it's up to you where you want to position it. But I think this is the right one. Same on the manual. See how loose as my left arm of my ssj4. You cannot use this hand because it's only one socket for the kamehameha peg. By the way, you can put the times 10 kamehameha effect parts either on the left side or the right side or the left side. And let's do some kamehameha pose. This is what I'm talking about. There you go. That. Okay, that's it. My final verdict is that I like the design, the proportion, and the articulation, but I hate loose joints. And for me, about the QC, cooler is much better than this one. See how loose. Luckily my second copy is not loose like this. My apologies for not capturing the whole figure when doing the articulation because I'm still a new on this thing, and